Easy as pie, and now we're making YouTube videos. Cause I am a YouTuber, kind of, not really. And that's my song. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Fran Bow. In the last episode, we went into the House of Madness, and we kind of got a weird flashback that made it look like Fran sacrificed her parents to Satan. And I really don't know what to believe anymore, but we're here. That's a good recap. It's been like a month since I've recorded this game. Hopefully we'll finish it up soon. And that's all I have to say. Alright, what's this? Looks important. A syringe, it has a red fluid inside. What could it be? Probably blood. Don't need this. Don't need that. X-rays, Dr. Deern's head. You're alright, Dr. Deern, no craziness. The old man again, Dr. Oswald. I have a feeling Fran is dead. I don't know why. Alright, Deern? Dr. Deern, are you alright, sir? Sir, wake up, please. Dr. Deern, wake up. Are you alive, sir? Arg! What should I do to wake him up? Well, let's push one of these buttons over. Wait! Wait, Fran, can we read that? No? Okay, push the button. These buttons don't do anything. Ouch, electric shock. I think I'll just leave it there. Is he conscious? Dr. Deern, are you alright, sir? Huh. So he got a nasty electric shock. I just got a achievement. Alright, he's not waking up, so, is there water over here? No, okay, so maybe we have to... Let's inject him with this. Maybe this will wake him up. Oh, God, what are we doing to him, Fran? I am not a doctor. Damn, what was that? Don't worry, Dr. Deern, it's me, Fran. What? I can't see very well. Fran Bow, sir, from the Oswald Asylum. We were at the cemetery, remember? Fran, what happened? Why am I tied to a chair? What have you done? Oh, I'm trying to help you, sir. The big monster brought you here. We must go. Come on, Fran. Monsters? I don't feel like playing games. Alright, it wasn't a monster at all. Just let me help you. I have a sneaking suspicion Fran is crazy and she is doing terrible things to people and this is her coping mechanism. I don't know. We'll see. But what is she doing here? I thought you chained her. But I did. I told you she was a hard one to tame. Oh, that's dude. Do you want me to get rid of her? Get rid of me? Aunt Grace, why are you talking like that? Who is this old man? Fran, it's right there. I'm sorry if you can hear anything. There's actually a really crazy winter storm happening right now, so I'm hoping that my power doesn't go out again. But, how lovely. You sound just like your mother when she was young. My mother? Do you know her? Who are you? I'm Dr. Oswald Harrison. I know everything about you, Fran. Oswald? From Oswald Asylum? Yes, Fran, the same old man. But why do you know about my mother and my aunt? Well, many years ago, I was studying the magnificent complexity of twin siblings. Lucy and Grace were part of my study. Both helped me to find the key to success. I wish I knew how to read. The key, Did you know that my mother and father were murdered? Yes, of course. Remor did a great job. His power of manipulation is extraordinary. What I don't understand is how you can be so calm about it. It was you holding that knife, after all. I'm not calm, sir. I knew it was Remor all the time, but why does he haunt me? Remor is the manifestation of your weakness. A blinded and powerful manifestation of your fears. But why would the monster kill my parents? Because your parents were interfering with my work. But I actually did you a favor. You were suffering. And pain is connected to growth and strength, Fran. Oswald, please, let's just do what we need to do. Aunt Grace, please don't be mad at me. We're family. Let us go. My kitty and I can find a place to go without bothering you. Please just let us go. Yes, you're right, Fran. I'm sorry for being so hard on you. Come on, let's go now. So, this dude had Remor take over Fran's body and then kill her parents? Go with your aunt, Fran. Isn't that what you want? Dr. Deern, are you alright, sir? Alright, well, later. Aunt Grace, what are you doing? That's my cat. Fran, my dear, listen to me. You must know, Dr. Oswald only wants the best for you. When Lucia was pregnant with you, he knew you'd be a very special girl. He told us to take good care of you, but your mother betrayed us. She wanted to hide you from us. She thought we wanted to kill you, but that's not true. Dr. Oswald wants to give you the best. But for that, you must allow him to try a little experiment on you. And then everything will be fine? Of course, but there's still one thing we must take care of. This little traitor must go. Oh no, Fran. My cat. God damn it, I knew she was gonna do... Come on, Fran, stop weeping. The cat is dead now. But he was my friend. You killed my best friend. You also helped to kill my parents, didn't you? Didn't you? How can you live with yourself? I hate you. I'm not gonna yell that. I hate you. Spartan kicker, Fran. Fran! Fran, stop! Stop it, Fran. Help. Help! Fran, stop. Fran, stop. Don't you dare touch Grace, you little monster. Oh, this is a tense situation. Oh, fuck. I just got shot. Oh my goodness, she's totally insane. Yeah, I am. Bring her to me. I'll do the experiment while she is still warm. I need to extract the brain right away. Fran, are you alright? What have you done with her? He shot me in the stomach, dude. She tried to kill me. You were right about Fran, Dr. Deern. She was sick. But she's bleeding. Let me take care of her. No, you won't. She's mine now. I've been waiting for this moment for many years now. Looking for the right child, the right brain. Now that I have her, nothing can stop me. Itward! Oh my god. Itward! I've never been so happy to see a Skeleman. Okay. Oh, Fran, everything will be fine. Who, owl, are you? I'm Itward, the one many children talk about. But you're not human. Ecto, bro, ecto, prote, palintrust. Palintrast! Gorska, Itward, I found him. Oh my goodness, stay away from the girl, leave her alone. Palintrast saved Mr. Midnight! Little Fran must be cured. Do you think you can use the same body? Yes, she's not completely gone yet. Here I go. Oh, Mother Mabuka, you took the innocence of the child. Fran is now dead and alive. Wake up in darkness, Fran, and you'll be able to walk towards light. This is like an anime moment where everything's going incredibly wrong and then somebody brings out some weird Dragon Ball Z wish to bring someone back. Beautiful. Aw, he's got big ol' eyes. Fran! What happened? Itward? Palintrast? My head hurts. Mr. Midnight, how? You're alive, my kitty. I missed you so much. Please tell me something. Fran, we must go now. Go? Alright. Click. Dr. Deern? Look, this is Itward and Palintrast. I told you about them, remember? I told you they were real, see? Can you believe me now? Doctor... He can't hear you. I think he is under the power of Mabuka now. We really must leave, now. But can he come with us? Please, he has been really nice to me. He really wanted to protect me and help me. We can't bring him with us, I'm sorry. But what we can do is make him believe that all of this was a dream. He will wake up and think none of this really happened. Is any of this really happening? But he won't remember you, Fran. I see. Well, that's okay, I guess, as long as he is safe. That's very kind. You're finally seeing beyond your own desires. You're becoming one with everything. Your parents will be very proud of you. You really think so? Ah, thank you, Palantresk. Can I call you Pal? Now let's send Dr. Deern home. Marcel Deern, Oanum Vekma Sudensla Ecto. Goodbye, Dr. Deern. I hope I never see you again. Let's go now, Fran. There's so much you must see and learn. Hee hee, that sounds fun. Let's go, kitty. Mr. Midnight hasn't said a word, and that concerns me. I still don't know many things. But one thing I do know. That between guilt and fear, I chose happiness. Oh. Oh, he fixed his ship after it crashed. Why did Dr. Oswald want my head or my brain? The end? The end? Really? Wait, what do you mean the end? What even fucking happened in this game? But what was real and what was fake? Is Fran alive? Is she actually dead? In between fear and guilt, I choose happiness. So maybe Fran did kill her parents. And then she was going through the asylum with all these people. Maybe this entire thing took place in the asylum, and all of these magical worlds were in her head completely. And maybe she's on the operating table the entire game. Right? Maybe she's on the operating table. And... Hey, YouTuber. Hey, hi. And she's in the process of dying. And this is her way of coping with it. And then she finally dies. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see if there's anything else. And then I'm gonna mull it over for a good 10 minutes or so and see what I got. It's jamming music, though. Very jamming. It's a lot of names. Peter Dythelm. This game does have a jamming soundtrack, though. It is really good. Stefan. I love it. Thank you for playing Fran Bow. Thank you for making Fran Bow. What even happened? What is happening? What happened? I don't know. Fran Bow, I've seen that logo a million times now. Maybe 18, 19 times, whatever part this is. I'm not even sure anymore. I knew we were getting close. I didn't know we were at the very end. Would have known that, I would have looped it with the last episode I recorded. My bad. That's it? Okay. So when you click chapters, My Sober Day, Part 1, Part 2, Vegetative State. Vegetative State. That's what makes me nervous. My Sober Day. Vegetative State, The House of Madness. Okay. So I'm gonna give you what I think happened Then I'm going to check what happened and relay it to you. But what I think happened is, I'm probably looking way too deep into it, but that's the fun of this, is you get to draw your own conclusions from games. What I think happened is Fran did kill her parents. In some crazy fit of rage, she managed to kill her parents and then got put into this asylum. And then the doctors, not knowing really what to do, maybe she was too aggressive, maybe she was sick, maybe she got injured, they were operating on her for some reason, and this entire game takes place on a table. Or maybe she is in kind of a coma, and she's just on a table, and she's in the process of dying, and I think these magical worlds that she goes into, and then these pieces of, like, her actual life and the worlds that are magical that get mashed together, are her kind of coping with her dying. And then at the end, she does actually die. And then she just goes on with her friends and chooses happiness. So, I don't really think any of it happened. I think it might have just been her coping with traumatic things and with dying. And I'm gonna look up what actually happened now because I can't figure it out in my head. Okay, I'm back. So, from what I was able to glean from the internet, a lot of it is kind of up to you to decide. There is no clear-cut ending. There is no explanation from devs or anything like that, and I think that's perfect. So, yes, what I saw a lot of was a lot of stuff that if you didn't click on things at the beginning of the game, you wouldn't really understand, but if you remember the twins, how they were sewn together, someone's throwing snowballs at my window, but the twins were sewn together, and Dr. Oswald mentioned that Aunt Grace, Fran's sister, or Fran's mother, and Aunt Grace's sister, were twins, and Oswald, I'm sorry, that snowball really broke my train of thought. God.
Hey, I'm recording, you assheads! Goodness.
Okay, sorry, my brother and his friends are throwing snowballs at my windows because I think it's funny. Anyways, if you remember, Oswald liked to experiment on the twins. He sewed them together, and then that experiment failed. Both of them died. They got rid of their bodies, all that stuff. It mentions that Fran's mother had a mental problem or some kind of weird power, and since they were twins, he experimented on the mother a little bit, and then Fran's mother got pregnant with Fran. And then Aunt Grace thought Fran might have the same condition that her sister did, so she took her to the asylum. I do believe Fran killed her parents. I do think she did kill her parents, and I do think that none of what happened actually happened. She may have escaped the asylum. She might have gotten out, but she didn't go to different worlds or anything like that. I think she got out, found herself in the well, because if you remember in the twins' house, whenever you take the pills, you end up in a well with dead babies. There is a well next to the asylum. So I think what happened was she did get out, but if you remember, the duotine that she was taking caused vivid hallucinations. It wasn't super bad at the beginning of the game, but after we lost our pills, everything started to kind of meld together and we were losing control really on what reality was. So I think she got out, found herself inside of the well, and then they might have just put her back into the asylum. And I think they started to either experiment on her or do something to her, and she was kind of in a vegetative state. I think she might have been completely unconscious on a bed in the asylum, and they were experimenting on her. And then towards the end, when everything starts to get absolutely crazy and reality really just goes straight out the window, I think Fran might have died there, and then the rest of the game was her just trying to cope with the fact that she did kill her parents and she was dying herself. And then she goes into happiness, and I think that's what happened. And it is really a terrible story. It's terrible in the sense that it is awful that it happened, and it's crazy, but it's also fantastic. So, Fran Bow, this is the finale. We've been playing this game for a while. I wanted to play it when it came out, but I just didn't have the correct emails that I needed for me to be able to feel okay playing it, and then the dev got back and we made it. We played through the game. It was fun. Story-wise, I just pretty much explained everything. I think the story was 100% amazing. I think it was great. There's really no point in the game where the story starts to like peter out, I always was engaged in it. I wanted to know what was going on next. I wanted to know what was happening around us, why we were in a weird world full of carrot people. I don't know. I really enjoyed the story. The graphics, I think they're fantastic. It looks like you're watching a painting pretty much, and the way that nothing is 3D, it's all 2D, and you can kind of see the characters like move back and forth into the background and the foreground of the sets. I don't know if they use sets, but of the sets for each screen you see, you can kind of watch them lose and gain depth. I think that was really cool, really clever. There were a lot of scenes that were just beautiful all around, and there was really no problem I had with the game. I actually enjoyed this art style. Simple, but it was effective for what it did, especially for a point-and-click game where things need to be really precise or else the player will miss out on them. Soundtrack, fantastic. The sound effects were all good as well. There weren't too many jump scares in the game. There was maybe like 3 or 4 total that got me pretty bad, but other than that, there was good soundtrack for like the music, for sound effects for things like falling down, stuff around like that. I thought that was fantastic. There's nothing wrong there. The controls were simple, just use the mouse. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I think what this game is really about is the dialogue. There's a lot of it, a lot of talking, a lot of reading, and just a lot of walking around and clicking on stuff, which might be boring to some people, but the one thing about this game that still makes me pretty uncomfortable is the fact that Fran is still a child. If she might have killed her parents or not, that doesn't matter. She's still a child, and the way that you're perceiving the world is through the child's eyes. In the asylum, we saw kids who had just been lobotomized, and she was just like, "Are you sick? I hope you're feeling better." And as the player, we know what happened, but Fran does not. And I think that really added a level of depth to the game that a lot of people forget, is that Fran doesn't know everything that we know, because Fran is 12, 10 years old. I can't even remember how old she is, but she's this little girl, and she doesn't understand these things that are horrific, that it really just added something to the game that made it a lot creepier than it was. But yeah, as for a horror game, yeah, I'd still call it horror. It's more like I think I saw a psychological thriller kind of game on there. It's not really a game full of jump scares or something that's going to make you have nightmares or something like that. It's really calm, and it just lets you play through it and have a good gosh dang time. So would I recommend this game? 100%. I do think there's a lot more to see in the game that I probably missed. Some of the parts I just sped through for the sake of the playthrough, so there's probably a lot that I missed, probably a lot that you could find out, Easter eggs and whatnots like that. Should you buy this game? I think so. I think this is a gem of a game, and I do not regret playing it one gosh dang bit. So guys, please check out the links in the description down below to Kill Monday Games. They seriously deserve it. If I'd be 100% down to play anything else that they come out with, because honestly, I am so incredibly impressed in these developers. This is fantastic. Fantastic work, and for my first game that I've seen them do, I am left wanting more. So I hope they do some more stuff in the future, and I hope I have the opportunity to play it for you guys. But please check them out in the description, as well as the link to the Fran Bow main website and the Steam store page, which will all be down there. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. We have wrapped up 2 series way too fast. Now I have to find 2 more games to replace them. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is the finale, meaning there will be a new series on Friday next week, and I'll figure out what it will be. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this series. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like or comment down below the video, and if you enjoyed me, then please subscribe today for some more content in the future. Regardless of if you do that or not, have a fantastic day and or night out there wherever you are, and please stay safe. Much love to your faces. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. You know, I guess I have robot beats, but I've smashed a lot of glass in like the last 10 minutes. Pretty sure I'd be all cut up and bloodied, if you know what I mean.